Friends was absolute chaos here, and that's why it worked. So today we need to talk about one of the most chaotic stretches in Friends history, because somehow this episode manages to combine fake romance confidence, emotional trauma, smashed birthday cake, monkey jokes, terrifying diet food, and one of the most awkward surprise parties ever filmed. And honestly, it's sitcom perfection. Joey's lonely birthday disaster. The episode opens with Joey sitting alone at a fancy restaurant while the staff sings, "Happy birthday, dear Joey," and it's painfully awkward. This scene works because the comedy is mixed with real sadness. Joey tries to play it cool, but the visual says everything. A huge table, dinner for 6, and nobody shows up. The waiter even asks how everything was, and Joey responds like a food critic trying to hide emotional damage. That's classic Friends. The joke isn't just the dialogue, it's the humiliation. And somehow the scene becomes funnier the longer it goes on. Ross thinks Rachel wants him. Then we cut to Ross completely convincing himself that Rachel is secretly looking for a man exactly like him, which is hilarious because even his friends don't believe him. Ross takes one vague comment and instantly builds an entire romantic future around it. That is peak Ross behavior. And then comes the legendary line, "I can't remember the last time I got a girl to take care of my monkey." That joke would absolutely explode on modern social media. The funniest part is that Ross delivers it with complete sincerity. No hesitation. No awareness. Just confidence, which somehow makes it even worse. Chandler's brutal humor. Meanwhile, Chandler is operating at full sarcasm mode. Ross says he's going to woo Rachel, and Chandler immediately destroys him with, "You should take her back to the 1890s when that phrase was last used." That's why Chandler remains one of the greatest sitcom characters ever written. His job in the group is basically to emotionally ambush everyone before they embarrass themselves further. And honestly, without Chandler, half these characters would walk directly into disaster every single episode. Phoebe makes everything weird. Then the episode suddenly takes a hard left turn into dark comedy. Someone offers Phoebe taffy, and she casually says, "I think my mother was too busy planning her suicide to provide saltwater treats." And everybody just